Hello and welcome, Radiant Soul. Today I'm speaking directly to the part of you that's tired of being overlooked, the part that quietly kept going when no one was cheering. I'm not waiting for you to feel ready, because something deeper inside you already is. This message was planted in your spirit long ago. Today is just the day you finally recognize it. You are being celebrated, not for perfection, not for silence, not for suffering without complaint, but because you kept becoming. You evolved in the dark, without applause, without confirmation. You kept rising when it would have been easier to fade, and the universe has noticed. Maybe no one told you before, but you deserve to hear it now. You did the right thing even when your hands trembled. You gave when your own cup was nearly empty. You loved in moments where silence or revenge would have made more noise. And that was seen. Every act of spiritual maturity echoed in realms you cannot see. You've been walking in alignment, making decisions based on soul rather than ego. You've broken toxic patterns passed down through generations. You've chosen peace over pride, healing over habit, evolution over ego. You've changed not just your life, but the energy of your entire lineage. And no, the world might not have clapped. People around you may have missed it, or worse, judged you for it. But your journey wasn't for show. You weren't performing for approval. You were walking your truth, raw, real, and often alone. Let that sink in. Nothing good you've done has gone unseen. Every time you chose growth over comfort, you were building something eternal. You were rewriting the script of your existence with spiritual integrity that doesn't beg to be noticed. You're not being honored for staying quiet in your pain. You're being honored for rising honestly, for staying awake in the fire without becoming what burned you, for seeing betrayal clearly and choosing not to become bitter. That strength is rare. That's the kind of light that changes everything. You didn't get here by accident. This is the reward for your invisible labor. All those nights you cried silently. All those mornings you started again even though your soul felt heavy. All those times you made high vibrational choices without applause. That was spiritual discipline, and now it's time for the harvest. You've taught the universe more about faith than most will ever understand. Your strength wasn't born in comfort. It was carved out of uncertainty. You didn't wait for perfect conditions. You moved forward anyway, barefoot and brave. That's why this season feels different. The doors opening now, they're not random. They are answers to prayers you forgot you whispered. They are confirmation that you didn't suffer in vain. What you're receiving now is not a reward for survival. It's a reflection of who you've become. Yes, it may feel strange. Peace might feel suspicious. Joy may seem unfamiliar. But you are allowed to feel good now. You are allowed to experience ease without earning it through struggle. Let yourself receive what you've been aligned with all along. Not because you manifested perfectly or said the right words, but because your essence aligned with expansion. You were chosen for this, because your soul sees deeper, feels stronger, and carries weight in silence. You are a vessel of quiet power. And here's the truth. You are what healing looks like in motion. You are what grace looks like when it chooses growth over performance. You are what it means to walk in remembrance of your divine identity, even when the world tried to make you forget. And it wasn't easy. The sacred path never is. You didn't skip steps, you wrestled, you wept, you waited, and still you didn't quit. That version of you, the quiet warrior, is the one the heavens honor most. You've built your own sacred table. No more begging to be seen. No more shrinking to be palatable. Your life is finally reflecting back the truth of who you are. A powerful soul, chosen and confirmed not by others, but by your own perseverance. So let the blessings flow. Let the alignment unfold. Let peace find you and joy stay. You've been through enough survival. Now it's time to remember how to thrive. And remember, this is not just a new chapter, this is a whole new book. You hold the pen now. No one else writes your worth into your story. The part of you that settled for less has retired. The part of you that mistook sacrifice for love is no longer in control. You, the empowered, awake, evolved soul, are the author now. And as you write this next season, know that you are not required to explain how you arrived. You owe no one your scars. Your reward is not just what comes next, but who you've become along the way. That version of you, that's the miracle. And now repeat this prayer with me. Dear God, thank you for sustaining me through every silent battle, for guiding me when I had no roadmap but my intuition. You saw me when no one else did, and you never stopped sending signs that I was on the right path. Today I acknowledge the strength you've helped me cultivate, not through ease, but through growth. Let that strength continue to guide me into deeper peace, deeper purpose, and deeper alignment with my highest self. Grant me continued clarity. Let me hear your guidance not just in loud victories but in the quiet moments of discernment. Let me trust that I don't need to fight to be worthy, that I was born with inherent light. Release from me any attachment to validation, any lingering need for approval. Remind me that being true to my spirit is reward enough, that my journey has always been holy, even when it was hidden. Lord, bless every decision I've made in faith. Pour favor over the steps I took in silence. Expand every seed I planted with love, even when it cost me everything. Let the harvest be beautiful, balanced, and aligned. Help me receive without guilt. Allow me to welcome blessings without apology. May I no longer equate suffering with significance. I open now to ease, to joy, and to the unfolding of abundance without strain. Let me walk as a mirror of divine energy, anchored, radiant, and wise. May my presence bring clarity to others. May my silence speak louder than noise, and my calm ripple out into the lives I touch. Thank you for choosing me to carry this kind of light. I do not take it lightly. I honor the responsibility with humility and grace. Let me always lead with heart and walk with integrity. Let my boundaries protect my peace, not harden my soul. Let my lessons never turn to bitterness. Keep my spirit open but discerning, my hands giving but guided. And most of all, thank you for never giving up on me. Even when I doubted, even when I paused, even when I stumbled, you were with me, and now I walk boldly into all that is already mine. Amen.